Once upon a time, in a small, cheerful village, there lived a wise old teacher named Mr. Rumi. One sunny morning, he gathered his students in the classroom with a big empty glass jar on his desk. "Today," he said with a warm smile, "we'll learn something more important than math or reading." He took a few big stones and gently placed them into the jar until it was full. "Is the jar full?" he asked. The children nodded eagerly. "Yes, teacher." But then Mr. Rumi picked up a box of small pebbles and poured them in. The pebbles rolled between the spaces of the big stones. "Now?" he asked. The children laughed, realizing their mistake. "Now it's full." Mr. Rumi smiled again. He reached for a bag of sand and poured it into the jar. The fine grains filled all the tiny gaps between the pebbles. Finally, he took a cup of water and slowly poured it in until the jar overflowed a little. The children giggled in surprise. "Now, my dear students," he said, "this jar is like life. The big stones are the most important things: your family, your health, your dreams, and your faith. If you lose them, everything else means very little. The pebbles are your school, your home, your job, important, but not the core of your happiness. The sand is the small stuff, your toys, your phone, your favorite snacks." He looked kindly at the children and continued, "If you fill your jar with sand first, there will be no room for the big stones." The class went silent. Even the birds outside seemed to pause. Years later, many of those children became adults, busy, tired, and often overwhelmed. But whenever they felt lost, they remembered the old jar on Mr. Rumi's desk. And in that memory, they found their peace again. Because life's secret is simple: if you take care of what truly matters first, everything else will find its place.